Hey guys, so I'm back with some more thrift and vintage finds to show you guys. I'm just gonna start. There's really no order to it, so I will start over here. I have something that I picked up at Salvation Army. My husband took me last Wednesday. I picked up this greenhouse thing for $2.99. And all I have to do is replace the hinge. It was missing one of them, so I have the other one off to get the right size. I took it all apart and cleaned it up last week. Just spray painted it a matte white color and then washed up all the little plastic panels. So I'm really excited to put some stuff in this. I was thinking maybe now I could put a couple of books and some pumpkins come fall, or at Christmas time maybe fill it up with little bottle brush trees and maybe some Christmas lights. But that was $2.99. Let's see, that same trip I also picked up a pillow, and this was also $2.99. And this actually is so much like a pillow at TJ Maxx that I wanted. I'm going to show you a picture on my phone. I took a picture in the store as like an inspiration of what I wanted. And I think, there you go. It's navy blue and it's got some like white kind of like scroll work in different like light blues and whites. And that pillow was $19.99 in the store. And then I found this, which has such a similar feel. These are more of a cream than a white, but it's close enough, and I saved like $17, so I'm happy with that. I also picked up a curtain for the top of my kitchen, like garden window. I'm just going to turn the camera real quick and see if I can let you see it behind me. You really can't see it much, but it is up in the top of the window there. It's just a really short curtain, but it actually fits the whole way across. I got it. I was gonna actually use it as like a cafe type curtain in a different window, but then when I unfolded it and it fit that window exactly, it just kind of seemed meant to be. And that curtain was 99 cents also. Let's see. I have a dollar store find here. I got this little plaque. It says autumn, pumpkins, hayride, family and friends, apple cider. I plan to maybe paint the trim on this, or I was even thinking of peeling it off and putting it on wood just to make it look kind of more upscale, but I liked all the sayings and the color scheme of it. I have an eBay find also, and I picked up a vintage kitchen scale. This I actually did with some money I had left over from my birthday. I've been looking for one of these at like yard sales and thrift stores and stuff all summer, and I hadn't found one. So I started stalking them on eBay, and I ended up getting this one for $22, and then shipping was like $8, so it was like around $30 all said and done. Yeah, but it's just a vintage black kitchen scale. It's got some rust on it, which I kind of actually like better. I didn't want it to be perfect. So that's perfect in my kitchen. And now I think I'm up to the things I got this weekend. My husband and I went to Honesdale, which is in Pennsylvania. Did some like little thrift stores, Salvation Army, things like that. I picked up at a thrift store. It's like a ladies' auxiliary thrift store. And in one of my other videos, I showed something from there. That's where I picked up all those nautical chart maps for $5. And this thrift store is amazing. It has like the best prices. So I picked up another picture for my dog gallery wall. And just ignore my bandage. I cut my finger cleaning picture frames this weekend, so it is what it is. But anyways, it's just like a old school like hunting picture. It's like dogs and horses, and they're like on the hunt chasing. Originally the frame was black. This part was like a hunter green, and then it had like green and burgundy. So I just I made a mat out of some white poster board and just put it over top of it and painted the frame just so it would blend in with the rest of the stuff on my gallery wall. And that was $4. I picked up at that same thrift store this little nut dish for fall, which I fell in love with. This was $2. It's made in China, and it's just a ceramic walnut with a squirrel on top, and then you could keep anything in the inside. But I thought this would be really cute, maybe like on a stack of books, or, you know, I don't know, anywhere in fall really, just be cute. So $2 for that at that same thrift store. We stopped at a flea market-y type thing, and I got this for $1, and it's one of those hen dishes. It's like a mini-sized one, and I don't think it's like vintage. There's no maker marks or anything, but for only $1, I got like the feel of the vintage piece, which was good enough, and it's so small that it'll actually fit on the shelves that I'm working on for the kitchen. And I know I keep talking about them, you guys, and I promise when I finally finish it, I will do like a quick tour just to show you. Then I went to the Salvation Army, and I'm trying to think. I only picked up one item for the home there. I picked up a couple like clothing items to resell or just like randomly for me. But then I also picked up this vintage camera, which I also think I'm going to sell because it's right now it just doesn't fit with anything I have in mind, and I really can't come up with anything for it. So it's a Kodak Brownie 127 camera, and I got this at the Salvation Army. They had $10 on it, which when I got home and looked it up, it seems like they sell between like 10 and 20 on eBay, so I actually probably overpaid. But you live and learn. So there's that. I stopped at my library to pick up some books I had checked out, and while I was there I checked out the bargain basement where they have the books for sale, and I picked up The Hound of the Baskervilles, and I'm going to take the dust jacket off and just use it in one of my sacks. But I liked it because it had a dog theme and it's got really good condition. And then now I am down to this last bag, which I have here. I actually just stopped at the Salvation Army today on my way home from work. I spent $5 for all the things in this bag, so I will show you them real quick. The first up is a Lacoste cardigan, which I bought with either my brother or my husband in mind. And it's just like a black V-neck cardigan. It's got the alligator on it, and it's got kind of like a striped design to it. I don't really know if the camera can pick that up, but it's got like a striped pattern within the knit. And I think, let me see, it had to be around $1 because totally everything added up to like $5. So the next thing I picked up is a blanket, and it's just like a white woven like knit design, but let me find the tag here for you guys. It's a Martha Stewart collection, full queen, and I was looking for one of these for fall. I'm gonna try and do like where you have your comforter and then you have like the coverlet and you like, you know, all the layers on the bed to make it nice and cozy. So I was actually looking for a quilted one, but this will do just fine. And this was $3, I think. No, I lied. That was $2. The sweater must have been $1. The blanket was $2. And this was 50 cents. And this is just an asparagus print. And this is probably another one my husband's going to be like, what are you thinking? But I have all these little like notes that I jot down. Like I'll be sitting at my desk at work and I'll have some kind of an idea like, oh, this would look great on a shelf. So I'll write it down real quick, and then later I'll sketch it out to try and like make my mood board with it. But actually just yesterday I was designing a shelf in my head with like a vintage tin, a stack of books, that hen dish, and then this like propped up behind them. I was thinking some kind of like a botanical print. I was thinking, you know, like maybe parsley or something that I could print, do like a printable. And then I happened to see this at the Salvation Army, so I'll just pop it into a white frame, and it'll fit perfect, and I paid 50 cents for that. And that's my dog's barking because there's a thunderstorm. Anytime there's a thunderstorm, my boy will bark or scream, you know. We do calming pills and I save special treats and stuff, but thunderstorms are not fun here. Alright, and then the last item I have is actually, it's a shower curtain. I am not going to use it as a shower curtain. I don't know what I'm going to do with it actually. I'm going to stand up to show it to you. But I bought it because I couldn't leave it behind for $1. Maybe I'll make a pillow. Maybe I'll use it as a curtain up in my little decor room that I'm putting together. But it's like a fabric with all kinds of dogs on it. Just like all different breeds, and it's kind of like, I mean, it's weird. It's kind of probably like creepy dog lady, but I think that maybe I can make it work if I did it like in a small scale, like as a pillow or something. So yeah, I paid $1 for that. So those are all the finds that I've had over like the past, I don't know, like week and a half, 2 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will post more in the future. Thanks for watching.